What's happening? What's happening, everybody? Listen, I want to say welcome back, Foxhole Nation. We are back in business. It is 2022. Can you believe it? We started this podcast in 2021 and we knew that we were going to do some great things and we started off doing some amazing things, but we want to continue those things in 2022. So as in some of my circles I say happy new year, happy new you. We are going to keep Foxhole Nation happy. We're going to keep the podcast rolling. We're going to tell you some of the great things that we got coming up in 2022. We're going to highlight some of those things. So I have right here my handy dandy notepad so that I don't forget some of the things that we need to discuss today. Listen, I know typically on the podcast, you're used to me having a guest and we're going and conversing. We're talking about some amazing, awesome things. But right now, to kick off 2022, you're just going to have me. And I hope that I don't bore you. And I hope that I can excite you and entertain you for these next few minutes so that you can sit on your seat ready and scratching your hands together of all the amazing things that we're going to bring to you in 2022. Listen, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. So let me get started. I know that I think that, no, I don't know. I do know. I don't think. I know. I know we're going to get excited, right? Because here on the KCMA podcast, we do what? You know what we do. We keep all things Kentucky, all things military. And this is what it's all about, right? It's about making sure that we're doing everything that we possibly can to make sure that you understand that Kentucky is going to be a military ready state. So that our military community and their family members know we are working tirelessly, day and night and day, to ensure that your bluegrass state is military ready, not military friendly. We're already military friendly. We do plenty of things that make and our military family members and our military personnel feel really happy and excited about being here. But we want to take that next step. That next step is making us military ready. So let me get started today. Today, I want to thank all of you because in 2021, we got off to a great start with the podcast. And we want to continue this great work in 2022, right? 2021, we started. We sat, we met, we interviewed, we brought in some good guests to get it started. We put our feelers out into the community and we got a great response. And listen, this is why we're back in 2022 because we want to do just what we did in 2021. We started and we took the next step. That's what we're going to do in 2022. We are here to take the next step for our military community and our military family members because we want them to know. We want you to know. We want our listeners to know. We want I want Foxhole Nation to know we're here for you and we're going to take the next step. We're going to evolve this thing and we need your help. We need your participation. We need you to be supportive in anything we do and everything we do because our military people, they deserve it. Our military families, they deserve it. Our military wives, they deserve it. The children of our military people, they deserve it. Our servicemen and women, they deserve it. And so because of you, this is why we're here. This is why we have what? The KCMA podcast, the podcast that is designed with you, the military servicemen and women in mind. Whether you're active duty, reserve, National Guard, whatever your status, Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, doesn't matter. We're here for you. Listen, we desire to appeal to those who are serving. And it, again, like I just said, it doesn't matter what branch or how you serve or what designation you carry. We desire to address the issues connected to military families, their spouses, and our service members. Listen, there are issues out there from education to housing to homeless to what even veteran service organizations are out there that can help take your career, that can help take your post career, your transition period, that can take it all to the next level. And we want to bring you the exposure. We want to bring you the resources. We want to bring you the personnel that can help make everything smooth. Again, the goal is to become military ready, and we can't become military ready if we keep everything secretive and hidden from you. So our good job is to expose you to those things, those resources, those people, those organizations that can help you and assist you, because they have the same goal we do. They want you to become, they want us, they want the state of Kentucky, the bluegrass state. They want us to become military ready. So listen, last season we talked to some members of KCMA, the Kentucky Commission on Military Affairs. We talked to people from KDVA, the Kentucky Department of Veteran Affairs. We talked to university personnel. And guess what? We're going to continue to talk to those people from KCMA, KDVA, from universities all across the state, because they play a critical role in helping us go from military friendly to military ready. That's right, to go from military friendly to military ready. And you say, what is military ready? You keep throwing this term around. You've kind of talked about it, you've hinted about it, but what is it? Owens, what is it, Shaun? What is military ready? Well, guess what, Foxhole Nation? I'm glad you asked. Let me explain to you what we mean by that, what I mean by that when I say military ready. Military ready, this is a unique term that we at KCMA use on the podcast to express our goal for moving forward. Again, it's taking that next step. Military ready is the goal to have the state of Kentucky in a position that we can actively employ transitioning service members in a manner so smooth that the transitioning member, that they can get any job, that they can get any position, as well as that those who are in other states and in other branches and in other areas of the world, when they so desire to transition out of the military or retire, however they choose to do it, right, that they see Kentucky as the great state we see it as. And it is a place that they say, we want to raise our family, we want to continue our career, and we want to invest in the community. We want to invest in the state. And the best way we can do that is we make Kentucky so appealing to those military service men and women that when they say it's time for me, I want to transition by choice, by force, by retirement, however, they say, I have to live in the state of Kentucky. And guess what? That's when we know we're military ready. This is why we use, right? This is why we use the mantra. We're going to keep on this podcast, we're going to keep all things what? All things Kentucky, and what? All things military, because we know how critical those are. We have to keep our focus on the things that we're doing extremely well in the great state of Kentucky, as well as the things we're doing extremely well for our military men and women, as well as their families. I don't want to leave out their families. We're going to, in 2022, we're going to have special shows dedicated to military spouses, to the children who are served for military members. We're going to dedicate series and episodes so that you know that Kentucky is not just one-sided. We're serving the whole family unit, because we know a lot of times those servicemen and those servicewomen, their wives, their husbands, their children, their adult children, their whatever, they need employment as well. They need resources as well. They need to go to school as well. In the great state of Kentucky, we have universities, we have organizations, we have corporations that are willing to assist and help, and we want to expose them. We want to show them to you so that nothing is left up to be a secret. So listen, here at KCMA, we truly believe that Kentucky is a great state to live. That's right. We also believe it's a great place to work. And we also believe it's a great place to invest in. Listen, I don't want to steal any thunder or ruin any of the great things happening in Kentucky, right, that you will hear about from our guest lineup in 2022. But I will say this: Kentucky is a great place. We have some amazing stories, we have some amazing people. So I want you to get ready for 2022, because as we launch and go into 22, we've already started this year. The lineup is set. We have some amazing guests and some amazing information we want to put out to you. So I'm telling you, buckle up and get ready because 2022 is going to go fast. It's going to be furious, but the information we give you is going to be those things that are going to help take those military lives, those military family members, those military servicemen and women, is going to take your career, your life, your family, your education, everything we can offer you is going to take it to the next level. In 2021, right, you often heard me say this, that the purpose of this Foxhole podcast is to keep Foxhole Nation engaged. That's right. One thing we want to do is keep you engaged. The second thing we want to do is keep you motivated. The third thing we want to do is keep you educated. And the fourth thing we want to do is keep you inspired. And we will keep that happening as we roll throughout 2022, right? So in 2021, we said we wanted to keep you engaged, motivated, educated, and inspired. That's what I call EMEI. So we're going to keep you EMEI in 2021, and we're going to take it to the whole new level of EMEI in 2022, right? So as we move into 2022, I want you to know that this is one way we're going to do it. Right, I have sat and thought and talked about this, have kind of held back on it, but you know what? It's 2022, so let's roll it out. What am I going to roll out? What is the next step to EMEI, to educated? I'm sorry, to uh to motivated, educated, inspired. What is that? What is the next thing we're going to do? The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the Foxhole blog to our KCMA website. So if you go to kcma.ky.gov, you're going to see a tab at the top of the screen that says blog. And we're going to keep you informed through the blog. We know that we're still going to roll the podcast out every other week for now. The goal is hopefully in the next couple months that we're able to roll it out on a weekly basis. But until then, we're going to keep the blog up. We're going to add the blog because the blog is going to be our place where we can give you written information, where we can keep you informed. So guess what? That's what that's going to require you to do. To go into your favorites, type in kcma.ky.gov, keep us logged in your favorites, and every week come out there and check us out. We're going to be making blog posts to keep you informed, to keep you educated, to keep you inspired, to keep you motivated. That's right. We want to do that, and we believe that if we do that correct, right, that you will remain engaged, motivated, educated, and inspired. That's right. So the blog is coming. The blog is coming. Matter of fact, by the time you see this episode, the blog will already be out there. And I don't want to give away what the blog's going to be this in the coming in for the first blog you see, but I think it's going to be pretty phenomenal, right? We want to keep you engaged. So in order for us to keep you engaged, we got to put out great information that's out there. The best way to do that right now is the blog. So the blog will be simply another way that we will take the next step in 2022 to keep you EMEI, because what? We want to keep all things Kentucky, yes, and we want to keep all things military. So the blog will be about that as well, keeping all things military, keeping all things Kentucky. So listen, I've been on here for about 13 minutes. It's probably going to be about 15, 20 minutes before we get out of here. But before I get out of here, this is what I want to let all of Foxhole Nation know, right? That the lineup of guests for 2022 is phenomenal. We have guests from the University of Louisville, Eastern Kentucky, Murray State, and many of the university leaders throughout the great state, the bluegrass state of Kentucky. And listen, they're doing some phenomenal things. They're leading in all types of areas. We heard in 2021 from Rusty, but guess what? Rusty gave us a laundry list of people we needed to connect to, and we reached out to almost all of them, and all of them had people we needed to connect with as well. So guess what? We did our work. We reached out to all those university personnel, those university leaders who are doing what? Keeping all things military, keeping all things Kentucky, and building on our EMEI mantra, because we want to keep you what? Engaged, motivated, educated, and inspired. And we felt that one of the greatest ways we can do that is to reach out to all of our university personnel who are doing some phenomenal things in the education world, making sure our students, making sure our military servicemen and women stay educated, stay students, get the degrees, get the associate's degree, get the bachelor's degree, get the master's degree, get the doctoral degree, get the certificates that they need to take their degrees, right, to take their careers with these degrees to the next level. Do you hear the theme for 2022, Foxhole Nation? It's taking you to the next level. We're going to take our engagement to the next level. We're going to take our Kentucky status to the next level. We're going to take everything we do, take the next step, go to the next level, be amazing, drop some bombs, right, in a good way, so that our military servicemen and women are excited about transitioning into their next level, to their next phase, to their next careers. That's what we want to do. So we're going to bring in some great guests from the universities, as well as we also have top leaders from Fort Knox, Fort Campbell, Bluegrass Army Depot, as well as Humana, Cigna, some school superintendents for those who have K through 12 students, and so many more. But this podcast means nothing, and I mean nothing, without you. We need you to make this thing happen. We need you. Who is you? You are the military personnel. You are the people who are veterans. You are the people who are the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines, the Coast Guard, the active duty, the veteran, the reserve, the National Guard. We need you. We need you listening to the podcast. We need you checking out our blog. We need you looking at our social media sites. We need you. Why? Because in 2022, we're trying to take everything we have so that you can take your careers, your aspirations, your education to the next level. So, what am I going to ask? Before I get out of here, I just have 3 asks. What are the 3 asks? Hopefully, it's not a lot. I know it's not a lot, and I know you're going to do it. So here's what they are. The 3 asks. 1, I need you to visit the KCMA, right? Visit us on all our social media. Our social media right now involves our Facebook page and our LinkedIn. You will get a lot of information, past, present, and future, on our Facebook page, especially videos and articles. Same thing on LinkedIn. We're going to post as early and as often as much as we possibly can to keep you engaged, motivated, educated, and inspired to keep doing great things, to keep climbing, to keep taking your career to the next level, take your family to the next level, just flat out take your life to the next level. So that's the first ask I have. The second ask is check out our website. Our website is kcma.ky.gov. Go to your URL and plug it in. kcma.ky.gov. Once you're on the site, click on everything, information about us. Check out all our meetings, check out who we support, check out all the information, all the liaison stuff that we are supporting and who supports us, who's got our back and we've got their back. You don't know how we say in the military, they've got our 6 and we've got theirs. So listen, if you check us out on social media, 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. If you check out us on our webpage, kcma.ky.gov, and get all that information, again, 2 thumbs up. The last thing, this is what I need you to do, right? I've been asking you for all of 2021, and I'm going to keep asking you in 2022, right, to blow up my inbox. Give me all the information. Reach out to me. My email address is shaun.owens@ky.gov. That's SHAUN dot OWENS@ky.gov. Shaun.owens@ky.gov. And listen, tell me what you like about the podcast. Tell me who you want to hear from on the podcast. Tell me what you don't like about the podcast. Tell me what you think we need to fix about the podcast. Listen, it's all about you. I'm here for you. This podcast is designed with you in mind. Now, we have some great ideas and some great people who are giving us some great insights and some great tips. But guess what? It's really all about hearing from you. And once I hear from you, I'll know exactly how we can help take your career, how take your family, your lifestyle to the next level. Those are the 3 asks. Email me. Check us out on our webpage, kcma.ky.gov, and check us out on social media, Facebook and LinkedIn. If you want to, just go into the Google search bar, type in KCMA or Kentucky Commission on Military Affairs. The list will populate. Click on whatever it is you feel comfortable clicking on, Facebook, LinkedIn, or even the podcast, and listen. That's how we want to stay in touch with you. That's how we're going to stay in touch with you. That's how we're going to put our information out there. And I trust that you're going to support us because we got your 6, so we need you to have our 6. So listen, Foxhole Nation, it's 2022, and the more we hear and have from you, the better we're going to get. And the better we get is the better I get. And the better I get is the better I can make everything for you. So listen, we at KCMA, we want to show our military community in Kentucky and around the world why Kentucky is the best place for military families to live, to work, and most importantly, to invest. So guess what? Until the next time I see you, this is what I need you to do. Check out our social media. Don't forget to go out there, like, subscribe, and share everything to your friends, your family, your loved ones, people thinking about joining the military, people you wish were in the military. Like, subscribe, and share all of our data, all of our information with all those people, because our content is going to be everywhere. It's going to be on Facebook. It's going to be on LinkedIn. And you got it right. It's going to be in our blog. It's going to be on our webpage. And we're going to do our best to bring it right here on the podcast. So listen, Foxhole Nation, you are an amazing group of people. You are an amazing community that support, that give great comments, that give us great feedback, that are always telling us and always pushing us on how we can get better and get better and better and better. And guess what? All I want to do in 2022 is return the favor. If you help us go to the next level, I'm going to help you go to the next level, help you reach your goals. Even if I got to help you set some goals, once you set those goals, we're going to help you reach those goals. This is 2022. It's all about going to the next level. The organization is going to the next level. The podcast is going to the next level. Our blog is going to the next level. The information we give you is going to the next level. So listen, be on the lookout. It's 2022. We got one thing, one goal, one focus. It's real simple: to help take everything we can to help make Kentucky military ready so that we can take our military personnel, their families, and those that support them to the next level. Listen, I know things are getting crazy out here in the world today with the COVID virus going crazy. So this is what I need you to do until you see me again in a couple weeks. Foxhole Nation, can you do this for me? Do this for me. Like, subscribe, and subscribe, and share. But also, and most importantly, this is what I want you to do. I want you to take care and stay safe.